After the first book, Initiating Enquiry, we are just now come out with a book called Seeing with Hands. Initiating Enquiry is a collection of, statements, explorations that I have been doing, which has been put together with the help of Ranjana and Shashi Bhushan. The second book, Seeing with Hands, has been done with the support of Blue One Ink, Gitanjali and her team. And Seeing with Hands is something that I personally have been very much interested, because it is about drawing, and it is part of my deeper exploration into cognition. I found that there is a complete correlation between what children experience, what children play meaning making of toys included, and what children draw. And from the 3 years of running a school in Pune, where children were completely free, we collected the 3 years drawings, and we found that there is a fantastic pattern emerging from the drawings that we have been able to see. We found that it is not an artistic activity, but a cognitive activity. And cognitive activity means that trying to understand the world, real world, three-dimensional world, in terms of two-dimensional space. Because literacy is something that, and books and literacy is something that has come into human life quite recently. In just 500 years only, the reading has become such a, common activity. And even today, in the case of, non-Western countries, it's still far away. Which means that two-dimensional experience is very new, and if you leave children completely free, without any kind of instructions, they will try to adapt to the situation of how to connect 3D and 2D. And we found this is what exactly that they do through drawing. So what drawing is not, is that it is not art, it is not about skills, it is not about self-expression. So drawing as art needs a completely new way of looking at it, which we have been able to see actually from the drawings that children, and the speciality of these children is that they are from a rural background, and they have not been bombarded with ideas about art and gallery and painting and nothing like that. So we did not introduce them to an activity called art or anything like that. In fact, we just left them free. They could do whatever they feel like. So activities they were doing to do with making toy, making houses and all kinds of activities they're doing, which we call as play. And then they were also drawing. So we found this fantastic connection between experience, play and drawing. That is, this connection is something that is missing in the modern research to understand what is drawing. Because of course, whole idea of modern drawing is about skills, about art. So naturally, they don't even look at that as cognition at all. So this is a very absolutely a fresh way of looking at drawing, but with hundreds of examples of, in that book. This book will completely challenge the modern notions about not only drawing, but also about cognition itself. So at very different levels, this can be of great use. Starting with simple parents, or to understand how schooling is damaging their children. For educators who want to reimagine how to be with children, because of course there are many educators who are interested in understanding what exactly is happening. So, and of course the people who are serious about art education, people interested in drawing, designers and architects, because they are in a way, they deal with drawing, and they don't deal with drawing as art. They deal with drawing as, explorations. observation. People who are in cognitive science, definitely they will be helped, because basically we are looking at cognition from a very, very different point of view. We are telling that we human beings are meant to make sense of the real world, and that is cognition. Every child is cognizing the world. So the moment you step out and not treat drawing as art, then you can see magic happening. Every child will draw. Every child, because every child is wanting to understand the world.